everyone, for what values of x does our series converge absolutely and conditionally? We're also going to find the interval of convergence. So let's use the ratio test and determine if it's absolute or not. So we're going to take the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of absolute value of a sub n. And this is going to equal the square root of n times absolute value of x to the power of n divided by 3 to the power of n. So you just need to do the absolute value of x. Using the ratio test, that's going to be I know you can't see it very well here. By the way, these are all on my Facebook page if you ever need to save a photo. So we're taking the limit as n approaches infinity of absolute value of a sub n plus 1 divided by a sub n. All right, so let's substitute, and we're going to get the limit as n approaches infinity of square root of n plus 1 times the absolute value of x to the power of n plus 1 divided by 3 to the power of n plus 1. Now we're going to multiply by the reciprocal since we're dividing. So that's going to be 3 to the power of n divided by square root of n times absolute value of x to the power of n. Let's group this together a little bit. We have the limit as n approaches infinity. And let's write this as the square root of n plus 1 divided by square root of n. This should be an n here. All right, square root of n. And then we're going to multiply this by 3n to the power of 3, divided by 3n times 3. Just did that. Times absolute value of x to the power of n times absolute value of x divided by, let's see, where are we? Absolute value of x to the power of n. Now what happens is these cancel, and we can write this as this under the same radical sign. So what I'm going to do is pull this out. So we're going to get absolute value of x divided by 3 times the limit as n approaches infinity. And again, we had square root of n plus 1 divided by n. All right, let's just simplify this a little further. So this is really 1 plus 1 divided by n if you divide each piece by n. All right, so basically when you evaluate this is going to equal 1. So this equals 1. So we get absolute value of x divided by 3. Therefore, the series converges absolutely for absolute value of x is less than 1. That means we have absolute value of x is less than 3. All right. Now, when absolute value of x equals 3, the series diverges by the nth test for divergence, because you'd have 3 divided by 3 equals 1, so it's not equal to 0. If absolute value of x is greater than 3, that's going to be divergent. All right, so basically for interval of convergence, we use the definition of absolute value, and this is going to be x is less than 3, but greater than negative 3. So the interval of convergence equals negative 3, 3. The series converges absolutely, so I'll just put converges absolutely on -3, 3, and there's no conditional. So there's no conditional on this. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.